Hello and welcome back to Zielonka. We have our beautiful Christmas tree in view, and I know it is January now, but we were very kind to ourselves in-game December, and we impulsively leased out a brand new tractor. The reason we got this is I can't really place a reason. We did need it for our new drill that we got in the sale, which was a really good deal, but I've realised now we didn't actually need to lease out the tractor at all. It's an unnecessary expense, but it doesn't matter. We have it anyways, and it's a beautiful 7R, and it looks quite good. Look at that, look at our little fleet. Well, massive fleet now, and the harvesters here as well. I'm very pleased with our red and green that we've got. Very much so indeed. Right, well, and okay, good. I'm very pleased that there is a bit of a frosty layer over the ground, which I do like, especially with our tree. But nevertheless, we don't have anything to do in January. It's pretty much just waiting time. But look at our little saplings. They're coming along beautifully. How many pianos do you reckon we'll get? Can't wait. Very nice. I tried to space them out as nicely as I could in a natural way. But I guess we'll see when the time comes. Right, so since January is pretty much done already... Oh, you know what? I wonder how full this can get. Because we do have to sort out the wood chips. 12 litres. No, there's more than there, obviously. But yes, we can have a quick look at all of our productions. Right, triple soup is still cracking on. Loads of room for more and loads to be processed. And yeah, once we're out of parsnip, then we'll make carrot and red beet soup separately. That's absolutely fine. The sawmill is out. Where is wood chips? Alright, yeah, so that's such a small amount of what actually is able to store there, which is great. We are currently waiting for SPUDS, but we will get some in very soon here once we hit into spring. And then down at the bottom, our oil mill is also waiting for either canola or sunflowers. In this case, it is going to be canola, which we have growing. We have some winter canola, I guess, going in or already in. I haven't fully decided yet. I may have vocalized what I wanted to do in 52, but maybe I didn't also. Probably potatoes. So that way we will have to cultivate it, but that is fine. I think potatoes is the best thing to do. I fully intend on doing potatoes in 91, but I don't know if I want to do it in 52 as well. But now that we have this massive drill, I suppose we could do a cash crop. Definitely a possibility. I don't want to just do an oil producing and potatoes and veg. Do you know what I mean? I definitely want to do more veg, and we will do once we get to that time, which is April. As for potatoes, well, that is we can do that as early as March, which is brilliant. And then we could do sunflowers, but then I would need a planter, and it would kind of make what we just bought irrelevant. So maybe not. Let's have a look at that as well. So we've got this on lease, and we now own this massive drill. It was on offer, like a used, so it did have 17 hours, but that's fine. We are getting 8 meters out of it, which is really, really brill. We could do soybeans though, just to bring in extra cash and that, but I don't think... Right, these two were in the sale, and I think that's why I made the move on it. Getting the tractor was a complete waste of money straight away. We could have waited, but we have it, and it's fine. Right, let's... Oh, one other thing we need to check before we move on to February and then to March is the piano. 75%. So that... I would imagine that means it'll be ready in February, which is brilliant. And this time, we're not going to miss it. It's coming along, but... Well, we can have a little update look. Looking beautiful. Can hear them hammering away in there, getting it all built and ready to go. Absolutely fantastic. So, what I think we'll do then is we'll move on to February, and we'll check on the piano then and check everything else in February, and then by that time we can move on to March as well. Good morning and welcome to a beautiful and snowy February morning. As you can see, we had all of our leasing costs and all that taken out, but what we do need to check is the piano. 99.3%. Absolutely fantastic. And there it is, in its full glory as well. Absolutely wonderful that is. Now, let's see what happens. I think it will just disappear, to be honest, but let's just progress time a little bit. 99.6. Oh, let's turn the light on. And 100%, and it's gone. That is wonderful. £90,000 in the bank puts us at £239,000. Really, really pleased about that. And 0.2% of a new piano. So we'll have to, we'll probably have a bit of a time in between. We do have a few more trees on that one piece of land, but we shall see. Now, let's have a very quick check of everything. Right, the chickens can be dealt with. Potato chips are at a great price, but we've only got a few. And triple soup, yeah, we'll wait for triple soup. It'll probably be better in, I don't know. We just sold a bunch, didn't we? So, yeah, it's not really something to fret. Oh, it's horrible right now. So, yeah, we will definitely wait, possibly until December. Because, obviously, when you wait until this price is good, you know that Erlingrat is going to be even better. Because, blimey, do they love bloody soup there. Triple soup is still going. Everything else is kind of on pause right now, which is fine. Have a look at the sales before we crack on. Nothing for us. No, it's fine, because that's 23 hours. It would be bloody expensive to repair. So no thank you. Very happy with my impulsive purchase that I made. Right, well, we have the piano sold. There's nothing we can really do. There's snow on the ground, so all of our fields, I reckon all of our fields, here, let's have a look. All of our fields, yeah, will be covered in snow, and that is absolutely fine, so we can get the cultivating going on that field while we are working in our other field. Because, yeah, we're going to be doing some potato planting in March. Oh, very exciting, and we might even use the 7R for that as well. Even though it might be a bit overkill for it, it's, yeah, might do. We'll see. Right, we'll move along, and we'll see you in March. Good morning, and welcome to a beautiful March. Right, we have vehicle leasing costs, which are outrageous, and a few other things, which is fine. We knew the costs were coming. I'm only joking. Right, we can look at our fields. Now, Right, I remember being very tempted by these two fields here, 86 and 87, and I have to admit, I still kind of am. Let's have a look, though, and see what is growing. So, yeah, those are growing nicely. They're probably fully fertilized. Yes, we already knew this. And probably going to buy them. It's very likely I will buy those, but we shall wait and see here. Anything to sell? Blimey. Triple soup. Get in. So it's currently at 4266, which is fantastic, and it is decreasing. Again, we can wait until it's better, and it should be even better, because right now everywhere else is at a terrible, terrible price. So maybe we'll wait, because there is no rush. I'd rather take a much bigger load along if we can. So the first thing we're going to do is start cultivating this field here. We do have a direct drill, though, so we could put something else in this field. But I did want to do potatoes. Now, I know 91 is going to be quite a big spud harvest in itself, but that could be quite good to have two of them. Am I going to really hate doing all those potatoes? Probably, but it's for the best, so we will. Right, let's get the cultivator on to the... Here, we need to just have a quick look at all... Let's have a look at the sales as well. It's really nice, that, but we don't need it. Now, we want to see our... Oh, where am I going here? Blimey. Disc arrow at 4.5 meters. So, actually, we could sell this and upgrade it. Now that we have a much bigger tractor, we have much more room to do things like that. I do quite like this kit, though. I really like this. So maybe we can look at another disc harrow. Let's do that. Let's look at other things. Right. The one we have here is this one. Wow. That's pretty big. Oh, here we go. Another premium expansion one. Hey, 330 though. Isn't that a bit beyond what we have? 305. Yeah, we can't upgrade it either until we own it. But that's fine. Okay. Well, I'm thinking because we are going to be cultivating all of our potato fields once we're done with them. So we do want something. Of course, the subsoiler would be a bit funny. What's that? 3 meters, anyways. Blimey. I don't have periodic plowing on because that's mental. But especially for potatoes, that would be so many potatoes. That's pretty cool though for what it is. But no, let's look at cultivators. Maybe there's something we can invest in over here instead. Right, another premium expansion. Blimey, they're bloody expensive. 6 meters. This is the only one that could... Oh, and it can drill in as well. Interesting. Where did the... How? Where does the seed go? You sure about that? Maybe that's a mistake or something. Anyways, you know what? Maybe our thing is fine. Because honestly, we can stick it on the Fiat or onto the Z-Tor and get it done that way. So it's not a big deal. Maybe we'll upgrade it later on when I have to do a full potato clearing again. We shall see. Oh, blimey. I'm going to have to. I'm going to have to do it with the sunflowers if I want to drill in. Oh, no. Right. Maybe we'll have another look. 390. Okay, that's not bad. That one's not bad at all. It's 6 meters, 18 kph. 360, that's very heavy. 615. Oh, wow. 330, 150. Okay, I think maybe we could do this one. We could sell our other one and buy this outright and stick it on the John Deere and do it with that. I think that would be the best option for us, really. 6 meter, yeah, why not? I haven't used any other cockling equipment safe for the what do you call it? The drill that I have on Core Farm. Right, something like that is pretty wicked, but also slow and heavy. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. So how much is ours worth now? It's worth a little bit. Yeah, that's fine. It should be fine. The only reason I'm not too certain is it worth doing that? Because if we look at our potato tech, oh right, anything can power this. It's absolutely fine. At 3 meters as well. Maybe we can upgrade that. Right, so that's that one. That is the other option. 6 meters. Right, the difference is, yeah, absolutely. The difference is definitely worth it. So I think that's what we'll do instead. I'll sell our little... Oh, pardon me. I'll sell our little potato thing instead, and then we'll get the... maybe the Fiat on the cultivator? Yeah, let's do that. So we'll set that up first. Okay, here we are, Fiat. Honestly, usually I'm a bit more prepared with what my plans are for doing things. Oh, you know what really sucks though? Is that now I've got all this potato in here that that's unfortunate. That really, really is unfortunate actually. Okay. It's not that much. It's 1,000 liters of potatoes. But maybe we can... What's going on here? That was a bit strange. That was very strange. Maybe we can just use what's in there and then sell up and then go from there. 'Cause we can't get rid of them, unfortunately. Oh, what's happening? This is to fold. Oh, is that folded up now? Maybe I cannot get it out. No, that's fine. That's basically a bag of seed. It's not worth it. We'll sell it. We'll get it sold, and we'll swap over to the cultivator. Put it on here, and we'll do all that off camera very quickly. But we'll do this first, get this sold first. And as I say, it's just a bag of seed worth of potatoes, so it's really not too bad at all. We'll get a decent price for it as well. So we'll get it repainted. It's too bad that we can't get the spuds out, but no matter. Right, we'll get this hooked up on the cultivator and then buy ourselves a new potato planter. Alright, the helper's on their way, doing a much better job than I would, that's for certain. Let's go down. Actually, is there anything? Did I just check this? Might have. What is that? A spader, right. Potato technology, and we'll get the GL860 compactor. What's the difference? GL430, 860, literally double, so that's fine. It's a massive bit of kit, but without John Deere, it'll be no problem at all. We can fill it very, very full. This will be the last time we upgrade a potato kit, because we just don't need to upgrade to a bigger size. Now, do I have any seed anywhere at all? No. I think in the drill I do, but I'm not going to take that seed. That'll be for the next time we use that drill. And this will be the first time we use. Don't even have not 0.1 hour on. Barely got a chance to use it. I think I will widen the tires as well when I do finally bite outright. But here we are. Look at that. This is an impressive bit of kit. The whole bloody setup is impressive. What we need to do now is get the seed part filled up. Should have kept some spuds, because then we could have filled up the... Maybe we'll do that next time. We'll keep 8,000 litres at least to fill this. See how it goes. For now I'm going to put in 4,000, just because I don't know how quickly it'll use it all. And so we'll get this loaded in. There we go. Right, so we'll do that. We'll head over to this field that's currently being cultivated. Now, yeah, it's getting on alright. Now the frustrating thing is that we can't do anything else just yet until we actually have that cultivated. But I think if we follow behind, we are going to be going a lot slower than the cultivator, or the disc harrow, sorry. It goes rapid, it's very quick. But ours, oops, that's veg, is 12. Yep, perfect. So, we need to get it unfolded, ready for planting. Oh my, I should have done this close to the field. Look at that. That is very impressive. Now, I normally would like to have a helper on a job like this, but since we are using all of this new kit, I cannot simply let a helper use it. I must use it ourselves. Right. You ready, Fiat? Time for the big boys. Let's get it in. Oh, lovely. That is lovely, that is. Getting our spuds in the ground. It's looking quite nice. Oh yes, very, very nice indeed. I suppose another thing that we could do that I've just thought of now that I probably should have maybe done before, I don't know how it would work, but if we were to mulch the field, like the oilseed radish, if we were to mulch it before drilling, can we? Can we drill into a mulched field, or do we have to cultivate after mulching? I'm not too certain how that works, really. Not too certain at all. But I think this is going quite well. We'll see how straight on I've been going when we turn round. But luckily for us, wow, the Fiat's flying through this field. Yeah, I think at the speed of this disc harrow, we don't really need to upgrade it just yet. Maybe when we go for a new tractor upgrade, like another one, then would be the time to look at that. But no, we're getting on quite well. Hopefully we don't miss too many bits or overlap too much. Look at that. Oh yeah, this is going really, really well. And yeah, to be fair, it is going through the spuds rather quickly, so we will probably have to fill it up again before the field is done. But that's fine. Like I say, as long as we don't miss any bits, then we can crack on with it. Yeah, I can't believe how quickly that disc harrow's getting done. Because then once that's done here, we can send it over to field 91, get potatoes in there as well. But for the meantime, we'll crack on with some potato planting. Alright, well, I think this has been a very successful start to our big-time potato drilling or planting session. So we'll stick a helper on here, because what I'm going to do next is I want to double check to see, but I'm almost certain that we have to roll as well. Oh, we don't. You don't have to roll spuds. Well, there you go, never mind then. I will switch over to the Fiat though, perfect timing, and I'm going to take it down to the other potato field because we do have to get that cultivated as well. So I'll probably stick a helper on this as well once we get down there, and then we'll have to get the potato planted down as well. Now we should have just enough seed in there to finish this field at the very least, but I think the other one is a substantial bit bigger, so we'll probably have to switch over, or head to the shop first at least, and get a full capacity of potato seed. Right, we'll head over to field 91, and we'll see you there in a moment. Alright, well, I will admit, it is a bit of an awkward sort of field, so I'm not too sure how to even go about it. I think this should be fine. Oh, and we've just completed the task over at the other field, so I will set a helper off here again. We'll get the beacons turned off. I think this way is alright, yeah, because then that'll be lots of room to turn around. If there isn't, then I'll go through, do a quick headland on that far side. But yeah, it should pose no issues whatsoever. Cultivating away. And actually, I'm curious, I wonder how much bigger... I'm just trying to calculate how much seed we'll actually need for this particular job. Oh, right, we've got to get it folded up for transportation. Now we don't have beacons as far as I'm aware. Oh, we do. Look at that. That's cool. It's like the LED sort of beacons. Anyways, we do have to go to the shop and get some more seed in. So that's what we'll do right now. Right. Now, I'm trying to think of what job we could get the Z-tool started on, but really, we don't really have much else on that we can do for that. I think it makes sense to fill it, right? Let's just fill it. That way we don't have to worry about it, and in the future, we, you know, if we run out of seed, we can just fill it up with whatever... Oh, right, I shouldn't have done that, because we'll have a bit left over. That's fine, we can put it into the other drill. Not a problem. Right, I'll get this filled up, and we'll see you at field 91. Alright, well, we are arriving at 91 now, and as expected, the Fiat is absolutely killing it with the cultivating. Absolutely doing a fantastic job. Now, I think what I'm going to do is I will stick this on a helper as well. Now, just because we just did a full-on potato planting time-lapse, so I don't necessarily want to overdo it with them, but I just want to ensure... Okay, good, all the way over. Yeah, I think I was overlapping quite a bit. You do get a bit of extra room here, as I can now see. So I was probably overlapping more than necessary, not taking advantage of the full thing, but... Oh, nice train in view there. Hopefully it doesn't hit my truck. You can see the truck from here. Speaking of the truck, actually, that's something we could possibly do, is tend to the triple soup. Let's have a look, at least, and see. how it's getting on. So we've got loads there, and we could probably sell loads as well. But yeah, that's silly good money, that. Sunflower oil we're never going to sell unless we obviously are run out of potatoes or whatever. But yeah, I can't see us selling sunflower oil or potatoes without turning them into potato chips first. So I think what we'll do is we will head over to that truck, where here we are. We'll head over to the triple soup, or the soup factory, Zoop Zoop Soup, and we'll get as much triple soup loaded on, see how much we have, and then we can decide if we're going to sell some or not. Right, so I was on the way to the factory, and I just realised this area that I've never really explored, and just out of the corner of my eye, that did look like an apple. It really did look golden from over here, like, doesn't it? Doesn't it look like a golden apple? But now that I thought that, there must be one. There has to be a golden apple around. Oh, there it is right there. Sat on the bench. Wonderful. Maybe we'll have a sit down as well. What a view. Nice view. Come out here, munch your apple. Fantastic. Right, I don't think there'd be two, would there? That would be quite cheeky. Honestly, that, like, why would there be one there, right? Doesn't make any sense. Nothing in there. No. Okay. Right. Well, let's head over to Zoop Zoop Zoop. And we have arrived. So we'll just line up right next to them all, just to see how many actually do get loaded on. Oh, wow. Alright. How many is that? 62 pallets. Blimey. And how many more are there to come? Okay, we're done for now. So I don't know the full capacity of this. Oh no, it's not 62 pallets, it's 62 litres, which is 31 pallets. So I think it's 50, but I could be wrong. What I do think I'll do is I'm going to spin around, actually. Oh no, I'll just leave it here. Just park it there. That way, when they spawn, I can just put some more in. And as the way that they're being produced, it is going very quickly. Now, we could go and make an absolute boatload of cash right now, or we can be smart and wait and make even more boatloads of cash later on. It has to be, right? It has to go up. Where are we? March? Yeah, well, I don't know, I suppose. I mean, we're not in crisis mode or anything for cash. So that's the big thing. Here we go. That's something. I just feel like there's nothing much else we can do. I could go and do planting, or I could do cultivating, but we've I feel like it's a perfect helper job. I suppose I could do some cultivating, but I know we'll have more in the future, especially with the faff of SPUDS having to do it with a cultivator, right? Let's have a look though at everything else that we have. So we got the weeds out there. Here is all cultivated and planted. This is ready to go. That's a fully ready growing potato field. That is brilliant. Perhaps we could get... So 86 and 87 are still very, very tempting. And they are fully fertilized. What is this? Wheat. We do not need cotton. Hang on a minute. We don't need cotton. But I kind of want to do it. Alright, hear me out. Just a thought just came to my mind. We have another production on the map that we have not used. And yes, I know we've got preserved food factory. We will. We can always pull a loan for it if we really need, because we are going to be turning Field 51 here into our triple veg field. Not for triple soup, but for preserved food, because I do want to do all the different factories if we can. Well, we can, so we will, is what I mean. But there's a bakery. Now, where is there not one on the map? That's unfortunate, if that's the case. Carpentry, sawmill. Oh, that's too bad. I really thought there was going to be... a spinnery. But you can't buy it. That's really, really... really unfortunate. It's a beautiful, beautiful building. It's a new look building as well, which is can't even get in there. Yeah, I don't think there is an option to buy it. It's simply for selling. But you can... I'm just going to have a quick look around. Right, yeah, it's just a... That's a shame. There must be an apple around here, actually. I'm going to look while I'm here. I might as well look for the apple, because we know there will be one. Right, well, the reason it's a shame is because the new building looks really nice, and I've seen it in the Productions tab in the build menu, so I thought that this would be it would be perfect to have it built in on the map, and especially... What is that sound? What the bloody hell was that? That was very strange. I don't know what that sound was. It's kind of creepy, actually. Yeah, what is that? Must be some kind of bird or something. Maybe there's a stork nearby. Is that what storks sound like? Anyways, I've seen the apple. Here we are. Having a sit down. Beautiful. Yeah, what? Oh, yeah, it is. It is a bloody stork. It's, Hello. Let's get a bit closer in there. Hello. What are you looking for? You're probably wondering, what are you doing near my nest? Is that safe to have that? Is that like a chimney or something? Probably not. He's probably fine. Anyways, it is a shame about this. I will show you what I'm on about, though, in the productions menu. As a production, so like a proper factory, I saw it in here and I was like, wait a minute, that's a new building. And it looks really good. So it is such a shame that we can't use this one. Why not? It's not very often where I'm quite disappointed with something that Giants have done. But why not make this a production? Why just a sell point? That's absolutely mental. Makes no sense at all. I do like this, though. We've got a nice storage area if we were to be over here, but we'd have no reason to be over here. That really, really, really is unfortunate. Well, that being said then, maybe we need... We could put more productions on this little patch of land. Well, let's see how it would look. I'm just curious because I would like... The reason I want to use it is because it's a new thing. See, we've got the soup factory. We're going to buy the preserved food factory. We've got the potato processing plant. There is a new dairy as well. That could be quite interesting, but you can't buy it. New bakery. It's quite nice. But no, my interest is with the spinnery here because honestly, it's just such a nice building. I really, really like it. And I think I did see a price there. Just want to see how... Right. Well, maybe it could go kind of in the front as well. Have it like this, because then we could access... Because then we need a reason to take down some more trees also. So, yeah, or right here, actually, if we want to have two of them side by side. It's too bad this bloody thing is there, but what else were we going to do with this? Do you know what I mean? Especially... Oh, Stork again. Hello, Stork. You alright? There you go. Bye-bye. Especially if we were to be cheeky and buy that big field. But I think I'm getting a bit ahead of myself. 61,000, that's all. Right, okay, hang on. Let's see. Let's look at cotton. So cotton's just gone in. We can't do anything with it till October. But if we were to lease the kit, and not lease to own, but just lease, how much would it cost just to lease it? £25,000. So I don't know, because I was thinking of doing sheep, which would still mean that we can still use the, what do you call it, the spinnery. So maybe we should do sheep instead and save cotton for another series or something. I'm torn on that, but we'll see. We'll see. What I would like to do is use as much of the new kit as possible for... Here, let's have a look at how everyone's getting on. Getting on really well. Actually, yeah, let's have a look. Sorry, I know I'm all over the place, but I'm also kind of trying to plan as we go here. So, if we look, where is premium? There we are. So this is all the new kit in the premium expansion. So we have the pickup. This is quite nice, little vineyard tractor. Quite something quite nice that we could potentially use. But it's not imperative to use it in this series. I would like to try... Oh, hey, nice. Look at that. 220. So I think our John Deere would... I want to say wouldn't struggle, but it might a little bit. But that's relatively inexpensive for what it is, I think. Especially at 9.4 meters, 22 kph. And it looks like it's the type that can drop a swath. Yeah, with these big things on the back, that's absolutely what that's for. That is a potential money-making opportunity by making silage bales. But also we could put a few of the grass bales aside for sheep. And then from the sheep get the wool, send the wool to the spinnery. Thinking about it. Right, this is a nice... Oh, wow. This is a nice big tedder that we will probably use in another series because we just don't need hay. We can do grass for the sheep. We've also got these weeders here. We did sell, I think, this one. So, yeah, I can't see us doing that again. Nice big trailer here, but, yeah, we've got our big lorry, so don't really need that. Nice manure spreader. Actually, one that I would potentially look at another... for another series, because 20,000, that's impressive. But we just don't have anything producing manure. We could get a dairy and get cows and that, but I don't know how far I want to stretch that with the series. I don't know if I want to get into animals or keep it all crop, which is why I was considering the cotton. So, I don't know yet. We'll see. We did sell that, but we did try it out. Oh no, we own it. We're literally using it right now. This we had for a time. Very nice. Trying to get into as much of the new kit. Yeah, I think if we are going to upgrade, we might get something like that. This is a bit intense, 550 horsepower, but then we've got this drill here, which is something we could look at, but we've got a nice drill, so we probably won't use any of the drills. This here is a subsoiler, and then we also have the... Oh, right, that goes with this? No? Okay, there's the cultivator, then that and that go together. Ah, hello. That's cool. That's something we could use for some weeding. Although very unnecessary, it would be cool to use some of this new kit, so possibly we will. I think we got the... Yeah, just the base sprayer, so really it's fine for now, but I would like to upgrade to something like that, yeah. And then we have all of our vegetable tools, if I'm not mistaken. Right, a planter, and then that's also... Oh no, these are ridges, right. So we could... Oh right, reminding me about this. We need to make that change. We need to add that bit on, so that we can then... Is that 160 without? Oh, it's one... Oh wow, okay, so we might need the John Deere for doing this, but we can put this 3-point attached to this, which is our planter. So I think that might be a good call. The other option is to upgrade to a bigger ridger and a bigger planter, but I think getting them both done at once kind of levels it out. I mean, these are obviously much bigger, but yeah, you know what I mean? It might be a good shout. We'll have to see. And yeah, the John Deere would probably have to do that. What else have we got? Right, we've got all the harvesters now. What's that? Oh, right, that's a planter. Okay. So we've got the... I think we started with this one. I think it was the 3-point... Yes. I think that's when we started with. And then we've also got this one here, which is a similar thing, but just a bit bigger, I think. Yeah, I'm not too certain. This one... kind of I don't know, but not the ones we're looking at. Then we also have this one here, and this one, and this one, and then the big one, of course. Now there is one of these, and I have to double check which one it is, but there is one where you unfold the side and you put pallets. I think it's this, because this looks like pallets would go there. I'll have to double check, but I think this is the one that we will be purchasing for our farm when the time comes, because instead of loading in with the big harvester and loading into the lorry, we're going to do pallets of vegetables and take them on the truck to the factories. I think that will be a nice way to do something a bit different. So far we've got 2 or 3 different bits of kit that we want to look at, maybe 4 with the mowers. And that's that. And there we go, and we're using this, and I think this is one of the coolest bits of this entire series, is the 3-point forklift. It's really, really amazing. And that's not a bad size bucket either, 21 for the price as well. And I imagine this is either for storing or for loading onto here. Ah, yes, so we'll have to buy pallets, but I imagine we can sell them or reuse them or something. So, yeah, we'll look at all that in the future. So, that is the plan. We have some plans, and we've got even more potato planted in. Has it been missing on that far side? Absolutely not. It's been doing a perfect job. Absolutely perfect. Right, so we've got... Let's have a look at all of our fields. So we've got this one going in. Really nice. I think maybe the next time we do this, I might do a bit more field creation and come down all the way along here. I don't know how much more that will really do for us, but I think it would just look better as well. So we'll see. And if we had a trail behind harvester, I would say no, but because we have a self-propelled, it makes a bit more sense. Then we've got this, we've got our fields here. These are both growing as well. And then 43 we can't really get into until yeah, April, because then we'll put red beet, carrots and parsnip in there. I wonder why it says carrots and not carrot. Like red beets instead of red beets, parsnips, carrots, sunbeans. I read sunflowers and soybeans together. Oh, that's too funny. Okay, maybe that is plenty. I think we have... oh, we've got a job done there. Really nice. So we'll get that folded up. And then at least we can take this back down to the farm. Although I will look, while I'm here, I'm going to have a quick look and see if it would be worth doing that cultivating now. I think I have the mod enabled. Let's do it. Why not? If it's enabled, let's do it. Beautiful. Okay, so this is how we'll end the episode, with a nice little field creation for some more room for potatoes. Yeah, we'll take it. I don't know if there's supposed to be a path to the field or not. It might be a bit funny, and it might actually make things a bit more difficult, but it's fine. It's still something a bit different that we can do, and I like doing things like this as well. Creating our own way, as it were. It won't be perfect, but we'll try and make it as perfect as possible. Lowered down, and we are creating some more field space. It's mostly going to be down this way that's going to show the difference, but anyways, we'll get this finished up in a nice little time lapse. And there we go. I think that's probably enough. I do kind of want to follow along the edge here. It's quite a squared off end to the field, but I think that's fine. I mean, if anything, we could just do one little bit down, which I might do. We do have to go back over a few bits, so not a problem there. The helper seems to struggle a bit here to complete the task as it is, but I think if I was to do it like this the next time, it would be absolutely, it would be I would do a headland, which would really help, and now I know that that's something that they would benefit from as it is. So let's get that set off again. Now I do oops, where are we going? I do feel like we could do a bit more here, but you know what, I think that's absolutely fine. Don't want to overdo it, and it's nice to have the You know what, though? I do kind of want to level this out. It's going to bother me. Anyways, I will do that off camera, just because we've done ample. So far, so good, though, I'd say. It's been a very busy episode. We got lots done. We've got the our brand new... Actually, let's leave that in view. We've got our brand new John Deere... Not sure how you missed that, mate, but that's alright. We'll get that tended to. Brand new John Deere 7R. The brand new Grimmett GL, what is it, the 860, right, we did upgrade from, I believe, the 460, or the 430 to the 860, it's really quite the upgrade. Yeah, what an incredible bit of kit, and as you can see, it's taking the field out, putting potatoes in, no problem at all. Let's have a very quick look at the field in question here. So as you can see, this does look so much better. I think that it's sort of hugging the path here. We could keep going, but I think that's a nice natural end. And as I say, I might clean this up, go all the way along to the edge of this end. Here, not so much, but here I think we can. I mean, we can do it here as well, but I don't think it's as necessary as this. Anyways, enough rambling from me. It's been an action-packed episode. So as always, thank you so much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed the video, and if you have, a cheeky thumbs up really does help, and please subscribe. So until the next one, please do take care, and bye for now.